everyone, today I'm here to react to episode 6 of Outer Banks on Netflix. Oh my gosh, last episode was intense. I feel like I have not felt a rage at Rafe like that in a long time. Like, he's always just like annoyed and irritated and I've never liked him, but like, I'm telling you, that was OG rage. That was like the rage I have not felt since the first season when he shot the sheriff, and I literally like wanted to like throw my laptop. I think I was watching it on it at the time, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, he just continues to show, like, you think there's a point of like, oh, he's this awful, and then it's like, oh no, he continues to go past that line, and like, I just, like, it's not even like I don't, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, because it's like I want him off the show. Like, that's how much he annoys me. And it's not like he's, like, a bad character, like, written-wise or acted-wise or anything. It's just, like, his actions, I'm constantly like, get him away from me. I cannot stand him. So I'm really, really, really upset on Pope's behalf, on everyone's behalf. Like, it's like he could get back the parts of the gold, obviously, but like, that cross is gone and melted, and that just, like, that breaks my heart for him. So yeah, we will see what the next steps are, because like I said, it's gone. So I'm heartbroken and I really hope that they can figure out a way to finally get one over on Rafe. No, sometimes it's helping your dad throw some bodies into the the ocean, and him being like, you gotta do this if you want me to trust you. The wrong one. Honestly, like, literally the wrong one. But I feel like it's like, yeah, treasure hunting is absolutely like that. But the thing is, like, normally you think it's the antagonist, right? It's like the people who are opposing you, obviously. This one, I feel like it's your dad putting you in these situations. Like, it's the person that's supposed to be on your team and be your number one. So it's like, that's where it feels different, right? If it's not like even like Sing, it's not Ward, it's like your actual dad who's supposed to be like on your team and helping you, putting you in these perilous situations. And that's the thing that, like, for all his faults, that's the thing I cannot wrap my head around. That's the biggest thing that gets me, is like, I get wanting to do this with your son. I get wanting it to be like this like bonding thing, and like this thing of like, you know, I love you the most and I want to do this with you. I don't understand how you could put him in danger. I really don't. No! Interesting question, because I would throw that back at you, Big John, and ask you about your own son. Like, because you knowingly put him in harm's way. He was like the one that was like, you have to go rob that lady. Like, there's one thing if it's like, hey, we've got to do this stuff, but like, I'm going to keep you as out of it as I can. It's another thing to be like, hey, you go do this, right? Like, he was like, you help me with the bodies. You go rob this old lady. Like, what is, I can't rationalize it. She knows he's lying. I mean, I feel like they all know that he's lying. Yeah. Oh, she's trying to be so understanding. Okay. What an asshole. Like, she was being so sweet and considerate and understanding, and she knows something's wrong. Wow. Sarah, get behind me. It's one thing to lie. It's another thing when, like, someone clearly calls you out on what's clearly a lie, for you to then, like, turn around on them and be like, how could you doubt me? Like, how could you think that I would do that? Like, that's gaslighting. Like, honestly, I know that word gets thrown around so much, but like I said, to be like, I'm lying, and then, like, even if it's like, I can't tell you right now, or like, even if it's like, no, I'm not lying, like, that's one thing, but then to throw it around and be like, like, I just can't get over that. And to bring up her dad, which he knows is such a sore spot for her, that is such a low blow. I'm sorry. Uh, Read the room, bro. Read the porch. Yeah, John B's like, Dad, we gotta go. Oh my gosh. This man, I'm telling you, everyone he's involved with ends up dead or missing. Like, it's like, again, keep your son far away from this, right? I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Remember how I said that, like, I was like, I would punch Rafe if I could? Actually, given the chance, if you were like, there's one character on the show that you could punch, it would be her dad. I cannot stand Mike Carrera. Like, he has such issues thinking he's such a hot shot and that he knows what's so good for his daughter. And meanwhile, he's just deep down an asshole. Like, Sarah has nowhere to go, and you're gonna be like, and it's Sarah. I could understand if it was JJ, who they really don't like, but it's Sarah. Like, you can't stick her on your couch, dude. What about community? What about family? Like, there's nothing. There's nothing there for him. And I cannot stand the man. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think that, yeah, it's probably like 100+ degrees out, and this poor girl has been biking all day. Is that water, or is that beer? Because I thought she was gonna, like, wash herself with it. Hey, Topper, what's up? Nice to see you. How's it going? That's so funny. This man shows up everywhere. He's like, I don't know. I want to say Kevin Bacon, but that's like 6 degrees. Everyone's connected to him. This is more like the opposite of Carmen Sandiego. Like, he's everywhere. Poor Pope. I just feel like he, out of everyone, gets such the, like, probably him and Sarah, I would say, have been, like, the biggest, like, just complete loss of everything. And, like, I just feel like they both try so hard to do the right thing. And then it's just, like, you can see where they get so frustrated because it's, like, they try and do the right thing. They're good people. And it's, like, it never works out for them. You know what I mean? Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. Like, JJ's already at a 9 because of everything. Aren't Barry and Rafe not supposed to be seen together and, like, they're just, like, hanging out very clearly in public? I thought JJ was, like, gonna go run and punch him. Like, I'm very glad that he's, thinking this through and doing some, like, reconnaissance. Ah, so now he knows that it's melted. Okay. I mean, that's bad, but, like, that's good that I feel like at least they already found out. This is probably, like, I love JJ. This is probably, like, the smartest thing he's ever done. Is just, like, listening instead of reacting, and now they know. Wait till he hears. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. Yeah. JJ's the one that's like, let's stay calm, and Pope's the one that's freaking out. That's not how it normally goes. Yikes. Oh, what is he gonna do? I will say, like, I don't want him to do anything that puts, like, his future at risk, but I will say my favorite scene from season 1, like, out of everything, and there were a lot of good scenes, is when he beats up Rafe and he tells him to stay off, like, their side of the island. It's, like, so good. It's so good, because it's like Rafe has been running his mouth all season, causing all these issues, and then it's like, what you got now, tough guy? Nothing. What the heck was that? Why is it always John B too that gets attacked in these houses? Like, Big John's just chilling, and then the other poor John B is always the one getting attacked. Awkward. Yeah, Topper hasn't seen John B at all this season yet, right? So he's probably like, I mean, he knows they're together, but it's kind of one of those things of like, if you're always only seeing her alone, you could probably like think that you could slide in there. Like, don't get me wrong, I am not shipping Topper at all, but I am not happy with John B right now. In my heart of hearts, I've always said that Sarah should be with Key. It would cause both of the girls a lot less problems, you know? Well, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, they're really high up though. I didn't realize that. He's being really, really sweet. Like, I feel like if he didn't have like the romantic side of trying to get back together with her, like, he's just a good friend for her to have, right? Like, someone kind of removed from that situation of all the chaos and craziness of the gold, and someone that I feel like, because he's friends with her, like, has her best interest in heart over any of the other pogues, which kind of sounds callous, but I feel like sometimes you kind of need an outside person that's like, you know, I'm rooting for you, you know, and what's best for you, and someone who can kind of be like, hey, maybe are you giving yourself a little bit too much to everything and not taking time for yourself? Oh no. I'm surprised that at least JJ didn't go after Pope, though. I mean, he clearly was not in a good state when he was like, oh, this sucks. Like, I thought they would have gone after him. I guess maybe they were like, oh, let's just let it cool off. But he didn't seem like it was going to cool off. What? What? He just got shot with a poison dart? Oh my gosh. Is this Singh's men, or are this like people from whatever site they went to that are like trying to protect the thing from getting out? Because I feel like Singh wouldn't use darts. Like, that's kind of ancient, right? Oh no, that's Singh's guy. I recognize him. What? I feel like if everyone from this expedition dies from like poison things or something, like that's gonna be a little bit suspicious. Like, it's so strange to me. Yeah, put your fingers on the dead guy. That's gonna be great. Oh my gosh, okay, not dead. Oh, he really is there. I didn't think he would actually come to the island himself. I thought because of like all the resources he had, he would stay on the other, wherever they were before and like just let them come to him. They're gonna poison him after all that? That was not the vibe I was getting. Oh, sand in the eyes, sand in the eyes. Run, run, run. At least now they're at the Outer Bank. Well, no. Are they back in the Outer Banks, or did they go back? Well, I mean, like, at least it's like land he's familiar with now, so he can just run into the night and disappear, hopefully. I like that that was his dad's plan of like, I'll go with you and let my son go, and thinks that like Singh, after everything Big John has done to him, is actually gonna do that. Like, again, maybe you shouldn't put your son in this situation. Maybe you should tell your son to run or wait in the car. Poor Sarah. I just feel like the girl is so alone. Like, I am Sarah Cameron's #1 fan. I will never fault her for this. And I feel like people are going to get so pissed at her for cheating on John B. But I'm honestly more pissed about what he said to her in the beginning of like, you know, your dad tried to kill you, my dad came back. Like, I just feel like it was so rude and uncalled for. And I feel like cheating is wrong, but I get her headspace so much. I feel like, of like, she truly feels like she has no one, and the person that she's supposed to be closest to, John B, was like cutting her out and saying these awful things to her, and she's got Topper who's saying these things about how she's so cool and amazing, and she's only still like 17. Like, that's gonna get to you if like, you know, someone's like, oh, you're so cool and amazing and so brave, and then the person that you think you want to be with and that you're supposed to be with is like saying these things and cutting you out. Like, obviously she's gonna want a little comfort. I can't blame her for that. Oh, Cleo found him. Okay, thank goodness. Mm-hmm. Yep. You absolutely haven't, Pope. I know it feels like that, but you haven't. Yeah. You have friends that would do anything for you. I love these two. Like, they have slowly, because I didn't really see it coming, but slowly, like, climbed to my top ship on the show. And that's like, I really didn't think that was coming, since the other two ships have been around basically since season 1. They're just so good for each other. Like, so non-judgmental. I'm so glad she could talk him down from this. And you know she will gladly punch Rafe in the face for you on your behalf if given the chance, so. Oh, I got you. Yeah, like, you can be not okay, but just, like, let's figure out what the next step is, you know? It's not this. It's not something that you can't come back from. Aww. No love club sticks together, right? Ugh, they're just so sweet. I love them. JJ's pissed. JJ's like, you don't even know what we've been through today. I do like how everyone pretty much knew he was lying. I kind of wonder why they, like, all dispersed so quickly after he was like, yeah, there's no treasure, because I was like, wow, maybe they really are only interested in the treasure, but it's because they were all like, okay, you don't want to tell us the truth, I'm not wasting my time here, goodbye. Yeah, the way he's handling this, the difference between like Sarah and JJ too, is kind of pissing me off. I get it's different too because like obviously he's lost his dad now, but it's just like, I feel like JJ, and I don't blame him, but JJ's being like, yeah, you're lying, like calling him out, where Sarah was trying to be nicer of like, hey, I get if there's like something you can't say to them, like you can tell me, like I understand, and he just like shut that down immediately. Yes, thank you. I mean, I do like John B, but I feel like someone just needs to be like, take a second, dude, and think about what you're doing and what you're risking and losing. This is a nice bonding moment between the friends, but like again, I feel like it just makes me sad that like he could have had this with Sarah. And again, I get the circumstances are different. He feels a little less like, my dad's gone and like I have no idea what to do now, you know, instead of just being like what he was before. But it's just like, I don't know. It just breaks my heart for Sarah. Poor Sarah. And you know it's gonna be thrown back in her face like, my dad was kidnapped and you were having a party with Topper. I'm just gonna be like, stop whining. No way. He did not. Okay, listen. Am I a fan of Ward? No. Am I a fan of someone who can put Rafe in their place? Abso-freaking-lutely. Enter player 2. Let's go. I feel like Rafe is so unchecked right now. He's Icarus flying too close to the sun right now. And I just need Daddy Cameron to come back, slap him with that cane, and be like, you little shite. Don't you ever think you can pull one over on me. Like, he needs like a cut down, right? Of like, he thinks he's so cool and the big man right now, and he needs someone. I mean, even if it isn't Ward, but I feel like hopefully just Ward coming back will be like, oh gosh, I thought like you couldn't come back here, would be like a thing. I really, really hope Rafe gets what's coming to him. I really do. A punch in the face, anything, I would take at this point. Like, I'm dreaming of it. So yeah, if you have seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!